Lift 6 with Dana. Let's get a full selection of upper body weights and a mat and water. We'll do some squat weights too, but we're gonna do these for a longer duration of time, so you're gonna go a little bit lighter with your weight selection, okay? We're gonna reduce range of motion in some of our blocks and then lengthen the range of motion in the others and get a little deeper. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm gonna start us off here. I want you to start marching in place while I pull up our timer. Using a timer tonight. March in place, loosen up those shoulders. Get ready to do some work. Step tap side to side. So side to side, step tap. All right, loosening up those shoulders, side to side motion, getting ready for our warm up, which will be a squat with an arm reach in 10 seconds. So I want your feet to be planted about shoulder width apart, roll your shoulders down and back, open your chest, reach your fingers to the floor. We're gonna go into a squat, then a reach. Squat, extend the arms. Squat, extend the arms, pressing those shoulder blades down and back. Yes. Keep going. 15 seconds here. Nice deep breaths with it. All right, we're moving on to spine rotation, side to side, rotating that torso. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Prisoner squat, you're gonna have your fingers back here by your ears, and you're gonna just do a squat here. Now I want you to sit back, and I want you to modify your depth. Not too deep. We're getting everything warmed up and everything ready. We have a lot of squats to do in our first block of work, so I want you to get them ready. Press out of the heels, squeeze the butt to come up. All right, so you're gonna come down, flat back, and then you're gonna come all the way up. Down to flat back, and all the way up. Stick your butt out, down to flat back, all the way back up. All the way down, all the way up. Long spine. Take those hands down to your side, lateral flexion, side to side. If you feel this in your lower back, I want you to reduce that range of motion though. You shouldn't feel that in your lower back. 10 seconds. And we're into a reverse lunge with a press. So I want you to press up and back in. Lunge back, press up with the arms back in. Knee over ankle. Press up, no weights, please. Press up, back in. Step back. All right, you have 30 seconds to transition to our first block of work. We're gonna have 2 exercises at a time. The first one is gonna be a limited range of motion. The second one, we're gonna get a little deeper into it. So I want you to have weights, and we're gonna do a very modified squat. So lighter weights or no weights at all. Modified squat here. So if I take a body bar, I can do it right here. I can hold it right across and go just the top part of that squat. Not too deep. Your form should be on point though. Sit back like you're sitting back on the sofa. But you have a full minute of these. Deep breaths. Squeeze the butt to come up nice and tall. Make sure you don't lock out the knees at the top. Really important. When you come down, knees are behind the toes as well. Sitting back, lift the chest. Sitting back. All right, we're gonna go deeper into our squat. So I want you to switch up your weights, and remember, you still have 60 seconds. These are a front load squat, and you're gonna come as deep as you can and come up. As deep as you can and come up. You should not feel this in your knees. Sit way back. Sit way back. Back in those heels. Then press out of the heels, squeeze the butt, come up. Belly button drawn in. Knees track towards the second toe, but they never extend beyond the toes. Sitting way back. Front load means your wrists are above your elbows. And last one, put those weights down, shake out the arms if you need to. We're going to the floor. We have chest flies, and we're gonna flip it over for push-ups. So, grab weights for chest flies. All right, bent elbows, open it, squeeze the chest, bring them back together. Open and close. Tuck your pelvis under. Your lower back is pressed into the floor. Exhale on the exertion. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the exertion. We spend so much of our day hunched over that if we do this chest work, we're also going to need to do the back, the upper back. We want to balance this work. Big deep breath. And put this down. We're flipping it over to push-ups. Knees or toes. I'm going knees. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you push the floor away. And stretch back into child's pose. You get a break here. So stretch back into child's pose, hips all the way back to heels. We're going into a Romanian deadlift. So it's basically going to be a half range of motion deadlift. And you've got a while, you've got 60 seconds. So let's go. Romanian deadlift, bent knees, you're only coming to a flat back and then coming up. So not really even a flat back. Flat back, stick your booty out. And I'm changing out the form just a little bit on this, just because I want this first 60 seconds to actually be modified, even more modified. Otherwise, we would have been doing a single leg, pressing out of it. But let's modify and just work on the form here. Focus where we need to focus. The arms aren't doing any work. It's all about the backs of the legs, the glutes, the heels pressing into the floor. You have 3 more seconds. All right. If you want to, you can get heavier weights. Let's get right into it. Deeper deadlifts. So now you're gonna come mid-shin, press up. Mid-shin, press up. You do not have to use weights here. You can go weight-free and still work the backs of that leg, the posterior chain, the backs of the legs, the glutes. Even your back gets activated for this. Again, press out of the heels. Coming up nice and tall, good posture. After we do this, you'll get a little break, and then we're gonna work on the back muscles. Reverse fly, bent over row. Mid-shin and all the way up. All right, put those babies down. So we're going into our reverse fly. Squeezing the shoulder blades together at the top. You want to go pretty light because you're going away from the midline. It's going to be 60 seconds too. So you have a lot of time to get in there, so you don't have a lot to work with at the end of those 60 seconds because your body's going to be tired. Remember, your gaze should be 2 to 3 feet beyond your toes, so you have a nice long neutral spine. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. Squeeze them together. Soft elbows. Stick your butt out. Make a nice long spine. More than halfway there. You need to take a break. Seven. All right, put those down. You can go into something a little bit heavier. You're gonna do rows, standard rows. Get it? Bent over rows. Arms hang, elbows sweep the rib cage, and back down. Elbows come up above the line of the back, and back down. Squeezing down. Tady's watching me. He's waiting for me to be done so I can scratch him. So awkward when they stand right outside of the range of the camera and just stare at you. 20 seconds. Good. 5 seconds. Give me another one. All right, take a break. Come here, bud. Come here. One love. One love for you, one love for Bailey. All right, go lay down, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go into our next set. This next set is gonna have 2 exercises again. We're moving over to the bicep for the first one. We are going to be doing a concentration curl right arm. So you'll have 60 seconds of these. Your body's gonna get a little tired after that, so you may have to actually take it. We're gonna go right here for your concentration curl. Right there, okay? So you may need to take a break in there. You may need to put the weight down. 60 seconds, let's go. Some people call these preacher curls, just concentration curls. You've got support on the back. So you got support right through here against the inside of that thigh. You have a nice long spine. You're pressing into that kneeling or that bent leg. We'll move into a kneeling bicep curl on the same arm. Same arm. Then we'll switch off to the other side. 10 more seconds. All right. You're going to be in a kneeling position. Flip that arm over. Bicep curl. So I say, widen your base. Bring your big toes closer together. Place the unused arm at the lower back so that you have nice tall posture. And then keep it going on that one side. Now, you're going to find, this is what it looks like. That arm's going to get tired here pretty soon. You need to, you either take a break, but don't lock out that joint. Or you put the weight down and do it without weights for a little bit. Or you move it into a lighter weight. 15 seconds. 5 more seconds. All right. Shake that arm out. We're going to switch sides. It's going to be that preacher curl first, that concentration curl. So you have that lunge forward position. You're going to place that arm on the inside of it so that you have a nice supported place here right above the elbow, right above the joint. Right here. Big deep breaths.
You're taking up a fraction of my mind. Oh, every time I watch a serpentine. Oh, I'm trying.
Oh, I think I pulled up one of my Pio playlists. This is a good one though. 20 seconds on this arm. Be careful when you come down here. You may feel like you want to lock out that elbow, but you need to keep a little bit of tension on that bicep and not lock out the joint. You're going to feel that, especially tomorrow. You'll feel it. You feel it in the forearm tomorrow. That means that you're really white knuckling the weight, so you have to be careful of that too. Full curl. Remember to keep from locking out that joint. Hand can go to the lower back just to remind you to stay up and tall. Uh-oh, this arm is tired. And 25 seconds. Huh? This little bitty's tired tonight. Exhale on the exertion. It's not about speed, it's all about form. You gotta be careful here. All right, put that down. Take a second. Really release the biceps. Rotate, thumbs down, thumbs up. Keep going. Okay, tricep extensions. So we're gonna come down on the mat. We're gonna take it down here. Lower back is pressed into the mat. You're going to be taking this arm and extending it. So it's across the chest and up. You can place your hand at the elbow if you want. That's okay. So across the chest towards the other shoulder and then pressing up. All about that tricep.
I see how your attention builds. It's like looking in the mirror. Your touch like a happy pill, but still all we do is figure out what could possibly happen next.
Lower back pressed into the floor.
Pay my kiss across your chest. Feel the art, I'll be the brush. Ooh, you're taking up a fraction of my mind. Oh, every time I watch a serpent.
I can't see the timer. I can't give you a countdown for this one. Oh, okay. So from here, you're going to bring the upper arm down across the floor and then press up. Down, touching the floor and then press up. Touch the floor, press up. Engage the core, press up. Press up. Your triceps are going to be getting tired.
Actuality, a reality. All
I'm gonna get my ponytail holder out. That doesn't help a lot for this.
actuality, a reality. Oh, I'm trying, oh, trying not to think about it. Oh, not to think about it.
We should be getting pretty quick. There it is. All right, put that down. Come on up. Rock yourself up to sit. I want you to stretch that tricep. We're going to do the other side. So, stretch that tricep and get ready. Moving over to the other side. The first one's going to be across the chest and out for that tricep extension. Here we go. 60 seconds. Press.
What could possibly happen next? Can we focus on the love? Paint my kiss across your chest. Feel the art, I'll be the brush. Ooh, you're taking up a fraction of my mind. Oh,
There we go. Nice range of motion, right? The big range of motion there. Feel all of that back here in the tricep. Oh, good gravy. You almost got, there we go. All right, upper arm is against the mat. Now you're gonna press straight up. Against the mat, straight up. Press up. Remember not to white knuckle your weight. After this exercise, you're going to get a break to kind of regroup, and we're going to a new set. Seconds feels like so much longer than when you're doing it versus when you think about it. All right, put that down, rock yourself up to sit, stretch the tricep once again. All right, let's get into the shoulders. We want light weights. We're gonna do lateral lifts, kneeling lateral lifts. So you're gonna be over here on your mat. I'm gonna go light. All right, so I'm gonna go light on these. This is one of my weaknesses. Knees are on the mat. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna do lateral raises. Then we're gonna do shoulder presses, and then kneeling front raise. Ooh, these might be a little bit too light. All it is shoulder level. Shoulders are pressed down and away from the ears. There we go. Ten more seconds of these. So these are shorter sets, but there's 3 exercises. Nice deep breaths. Put those down, shoulder breaths, shoulder press. Shoulder press. "15 seconds left. Secure the core, squeeze the glutes. And down. Front raise, shoulder level. I think I could have gotten a set that's a little bit heavier, but probably by the second time we go through this, I'll be happy with what I chose. So you're going to need to regroup and decide if you're going to change your weights, whether you're going to go heavier, lighter, or stay the same for the next group. All right, You're gonna take a break here. You have less than 10 seconds. Loosen up. We're gonna do the same thing again. So it's gonna start out with those lateral raises. Just long enough to get that body ready. All here. Big deep breath. 15 seconds. Chest is lifted, shoulders down. Loosen up the neck. Here we go. Now, if you need to modify, you can switch out and alternate these or press them straight up. Watch that lower back. If you're feeling it in your lower back, you need to take a break. You need to stretch it out and take a break. 13 seconds. All right, front raise. After we do this, you're gonna get a break, loosen up a little bit, and then we're gonna go into a core component. So we're gonna be doing what's called, or actually we'll start with planking. So we're gonna do hover plank, right side hover plank, left side hover plank, then we go up into a tall plank. All right. Set aside these weights. Oh, you only have 10 seconds. Never mind, there's not enough time. All right, hover, hover right, hover, hover left, and then we go into our plank. Forearm hover. Oh wait, we have 30 seconds to get ready for it. So each one of these are gonna be 10 seconds long. You're gonna be doing a hover right, back to your center hover, a hover left. Then we're gonna go into a plank, a full plank, shoulder width apart, up nice and tall, wrists, elbows, shoulders all in alignment. Plank, right side plank, plank, left side plank, and then plank to hover. Here we go, hover. 10 seconds. Gaze is beyond your fingertips. Right side plank, or right side hover. Back to hover. Left side hover. Center up plank. Knees or toes. Back to plank. Plank left. Back to plank. And bring it down to hover. Knees down, shift back, child's pose. All right, we're switching this out. Onto your back, you're gonna be doing banana or hollow up. These are gonna be 10-second intervals once again. You have quite a few of them. It's gonna be a banana, hollow up, banana. All right, so it's just feet and arms off of the floor. You're like in a banana position, right? And rest. Then we're gonna do it again, another 10 seconds. And rest. You have a few more of these. So I'm gonna show you modification. Modification, have those hands underneath the lower back, and you can just lift those legs off of the floor. And then release. Or, if that still hurts, bend your knees slightly, tuck your pelvis, and right here, just bring the torso off of the back slightly. That's another modification for that. And down, relax, Or you can bring those legs up a little bit higher until you feel the lower back pressed into the mat. And that'll be another modification if you feel it primarily in your lower back. Rest. Power. Rest. Woo. All right, cross one leg over the other, draw them both into the chest, stretch it out, you're done. Good job. Switch out, bring the other leg across, bring them both into the chest. Release, bring your feet close together, gently press your knees open with on the insides, with your elbows, on the insides of the knees. Gently, gently, gently. Feet come down, cross one leg across the other. And I want you to do this figure four stretch here. Gently press that knee away. Help that hip. And release, switch sides. Cross it across the ankle, across the thigh. Gently press that knee out. All right, take these feet, they're close together, bent knees. You're just gonna drop them to the side and one arm out. Feel that stretch. And switch, come back, other side. First, start out right here, your feet are on the floor, then just let them fall to the side. Reach the arm out, feel a nice stretch through your side, the top of the hip even. If you want to make this harder, you're going to have a weight that you set down on the outside of that knee, just to help stretch, stretch, stretch. Center it up, come back in. Use one leg to rock yourself up to sit. Onto the balls of your feet. Feet flat, hips up, forward fold. And roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Link your fingers, open the chest, drag them down. Good job. All right, you're done. Good job.